Foxconn, the world's largest electronics manufacturer, says it's developing its own humanoid robot. The Taiwan-based tech giant is teaming up with NVIDIA, whose Taiwanese founder Jensen Huang is increasingly bullish on humanoids.
The ChatGPT moment for general robotics is just around the corner. And in fact, all of the enabling technologies that I've been talking about is going to make it possible for us in the next several years to see very rapid breakthroughs, surprising breakthroughs in general robotics.
The GPU maker is accelerating the development of a slew of AI-powered robots from the likes of Figure, Agility Robotics, Unitree, and Boston Dynamics. The plans are part of a broader collaboration between the titans as they seek to merge computing and robotics to supercharge smart technologies and industrial automation. It's possible Foxconn's humanoid project could involve its longtime partner Apple, which is reportedly itching to introduce robotics into the consumer market. What does Foxconn, known for its secrecy, have planned? Let's take a look.
We do know that Foxconn, at least those that do business as Foxconn, it's really the high precision industry, but we'll call it Foxconn just for ease of reference here, reported around $64 billion in their fourth quarter as far as its revenue. That was up 15%. Also was its fourth highest ever on record, which is encouraging.
Founded in 1974, Foxconn has been prioritizing robotics for years. The manufacturer announced its plans in 2011 to deploy 1 million robots over 3 years to improve production efficiency. In 2014, Foxconn began developing a line of in-house robots to automate assembly lines and reduce reliance on human labor. 2 years later, the manufacturer replaced 60,000 factory workers at its Kunshan production facility in China with robots. Also in 2016, Foxconn outlined a 3-phase plan to fully automate its factory. Phase 1 is automating individual workstations to handle tasks that are dangerous or undesirable for humans. Phase 2 is automating entire production lines. Phase 3 is fully automated factories with limited human involvement. Foxconn has been strengthening its ties to NVIDIA in recent years as it works toward dark factories.
With NVIDIA GPUs running specialized neural networks, Foxconn's automated optical inspection system requires only 4 seconds to inspect each piece. It can now deliver 800 units per hour with 98% accuracy, equaling the productivity of 4 human inspectors.
In October 2023, the companies announced the partnership to build so-called AI factories, which are advanced data centers for processing large amounts of data for AI models. They said their goal was improving manufacturing processes and developing AI-powered electric vehicles and robots.
In the past, we have data centers. Data centers crunches numbers, but with AI factories, it crunches tokens. It will be a token production factories. You input with token, output with the answers for those tokens that input. And also with the input token, you can improve the intelligence that is stored in the model in the AI factories.
In November 2024, Foxconn began using NVIDIA's Omniverse platform to create digital twins of its facilities. The detailed virtual models reflect the real-world factories in real time.
With Omniverse, Foxconn builds their robotic factories that orchestrate robots running on NVIDIA Isaac to build NVIDIA AI supercomputers, which in turn train Foxconn's robots.
The technology helps Foxconn plan and simulate automated production lines. Foxconn also announced plans in 2024 to build the world's largest manufacturing plant for NVIDIA's GB200 superchips in Mexico. Today, Foxconn is reporting record revenues, largely due to the high demand for AI servers equipped with NVIDIA technology. Foxconn is also reportedly partnering with Apple to develop a new robotic device. According to 9to5Mac, the robot is intended to serve as a smart home hub and video conferencing tool. It would be Apple's introduction into consumer robotics. Foxconn is the primary assembler of iPhones, maintaining significant production facilities in China, particularly Zhengzhou, also known as iPhone City. Amid geopolitical tensions, Foxconn has been diversifying its manufacturing base, expanding operations to reduce reliance on China. Despite automation, Foxconn continues to employ a substantial workforce to manage complex assembly tasks and accommodate fluctuations in production demand. According to Taiwan's central news agency, Foxconn's robotics collaboration with NVIDIA focuses on using the GPU maker's hardware and software to create human-like machines. The first deployment of humanoid robots is planned for Kaohsiung. The Taiwan city is part of Foxconn's Smart City project. Foxconn plans to introduce the humanoid robots into service-oriented roles, particularly in healthcare. Additional plans call for working with the cities of Taipei and Keelung on smart city initiatives merging AI and robotics. Foxconn aims to create a sovereign AI environment where nations can develop artificial intelligence using their own infrastructure, data, workforce, and business networks.
I think the next part is robotics. So humanoid robots, my friends.
At CES 2025 in Las Vegas, NVIDIA founder Jensen Huang said a pivotal moment in robotics is on the horizon. During his keynote, Huang introduced a new platform called Cosmos to accelerate training of robots and self-driving vehicles. The suite of foundational AI models trains robots using extensive footage of human activities. Cosmos allows for the generation of realistic simulations to develop robots for complex tasks. NVIDIA also announced updates to its Isaac robot simulation platform, allowing robots to learn more tasks efficiently through imitation.
We have 3 computers, and 2 of the computers, DGX and Omniverse, drives an enormous amount of data that is necessary to train the AI models.
Right.
And so Omniverse creates the data that we then use to train AI models. The training is what drives DGX sales. And the more robots that are available, the more data we can create, the more AI models we have to go train. That cycle is ultimately what we're striving for. All of that drives consumption for data center growth.
During the first half of the year, the company plans to release its Jetson Thor computing platform tailored for humanoid robotics development. To stay up to date with whatever NVIDIA and Foxconn have in store for 2025 and beyond, make sure to subscribe.